Hope you're having a great day. So we continue with Hillel, very, very famous sage. And he says a couple of very, very interesting points. First of all, he says, don't make yourself different than the community. If the community does something, be like them. Don't be different. Don't try to stand out, be original, be fancy. In fact, I was once by one of these very famous rabbi speeches, and he was asked a very simple question. Why do Jews wear black hats? He said, when they start wearing yellow hats, wear a yellow hat. Be part of the community. Whatever it is, the adhesion of the community is more important than the actual detail itself of why they're wearing what they're wearing or whatever the purpose is. He goes on to say, don't trust yourself until the day you die. Now, that could be defined as don't ever trust yourself, because you never know what your mind is really being fueled by, or perhaps it just means wisdom comes with age. And every day when you realize that the day before you didn't know what you know now, you got to start realizing, should you really trust your judgment? You got to wait, see the bigger picture. And then he goes on to say, don't judge your friend until you're in his place, right? Famous saying, don't judge somebody until you're in their shoes. You really, really have no clue of what somebody's going through or what's fueling them, or as my nephew, who's a psychologist, calls it, broken robots. When you have an issue with somebody, consider that if you had their experiences and their situation with their traits, you would do the exact same thing. Very frustrating thing to hear and difficult to take in, but makes a lot of sense. It's not to excuse people's actions, but it's to try to understand it a little bit better. And then he says, don't think that what you're saying will be a secret, because in the end, it will be heard. And that's a very good piece of advice. You know, there is a famous Jewish saying, between four eyes. What that means is, I have two eyes, you have two eyes. A secret is only as good as when it's between two people. Once more than two people hear it, the cat's out of the bag. It's going to be very difficult. You know, like when you grow up in a large family like I did, the idea of somebody promising to keep a secret means it won't get back to you that everybody else knows. So you'll be sitting by the table and everybody knows what you told one person not to say, but they'll all be very good about not letting you know that they all know. This is not called keeping a secret. And don't say that you're going to push something off, because you're going to end up not doing it. No time like the present. So as we see, this super, super, super well-known famous sage, a lot of the advice and pieces we live by today, they all originated from him. Hillel, somebody you might want to Google, look into. Fascinating man, brilliant man, very, very kind, but at the same time gave over a lot of wisdom and teaching. And I think that these are really, really good lessons to learn, take to heart. Wish you a wonderful day. Make it a great one.